Hello everyone, welcome back to STW Sports, and today I'm going to be reviewing the EFL weekend from the 23rd of October until the 25th of October. I understand this is a bit late and there has been another match day since this, but still I'm going to go through it anyway and I'll catch up with the ones later on. 23rd of October, Nottingham Forest 1, Derby County 1. So yeah, the East Midlands derby ended in a 1-1 draw. Two teams very much out of form at the moment. Two teams who've had a terrible start to the season. And it showed in this game. Derby took the lead, but then Forest equalised in the second half. The game wasn't really that great, but it's had the feeling of two teams out of form. And of course, no crowd in a derby always plays a big part. The game never really got going, but still a 1-1 draw. There's been worse games though, but still not a great game. 24th of October, Watford 1, Bournemouth 1. Yes, two teams who were Premier League teams last season faced off in the Championship, and Bournemouth maintained their unbeaten start with a last-minute goal. That last minute goal was very important for Bournemouth. Really, they scored it right at the end. So yeah, very important for them. And as for Watford, their first points dropped at home all season, but still a 1-1 draw. Not the best result, but still equal for both teams. Huddersfield Town 1, Preston North End 2. A good result for Preston this one. They're on decent form away from home at the moment, Preston actually. And yet this was a Brown double, 1-0 down to win 2-1. Preston, a good result for them. Huddersfield have started the season quite brightly, but still not the best result really. A 2-1 defeat at home to Preston. Fair play to Preston for this. Queen's Park Rangers 0, Birmingham City 0. Yeah, this was a game to forget really. One of them duds that you have every weekend. Bit of a game to forget. And yeah, a 0-0 draw, and it was a bit of a dull fest overall between two teams who don't score many goals. Norwich City 2, Wycombe Wanderers 1. Well, Norwich City scored a last-minute winner near enough against Wycombe as well. So, yeah, a late goal wins it for them. Wycombe so close to their first point of the season that they've craved for a long time now. Didn't happen. A 2-1 win for Norwich. A good result for them. Their good form continues. As for Wycombe, though, they need to get points sooner rather than later. Still, 0 points for them. Reading 3, Rotherham 0. I mean, I'm getting kind of bored of saying Reading have won a game now. It just seems to be going on and on and on. But fair play to Reading, though. Very good again. A 3-0 win over Rotherham. An easy win, really. Rotherham haven't even started the season that badly, but Reading blew them away. Brilliant performance, 3-0. What a start for Reading. No team has made a better start than Reading to a championship season, actually. That's how good they've been so far this season. It's been incredible to watch. Fair play to them. Cardiff City 1, Middlesbrough 1. Yeah, Neil Warnock's return to Cardiff ended with a 1-1 draw in what was a typical Neil Warnock sort of performance. I think Middlesbrough would have been quite happy with the draw out of this one. Cardiff have struggled at home this season, but don't forget Middlesbrough did beat Bristol City the previous game, so they'll probably be hoping that this is that they continue with back-to-back wins. Didn't happen though. 1-1 draw there. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Luton Town 1. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday could really do with avoiding results like this if they're going to stay up. I mean, they've started the season quite well, but this was a bad result at home to Luton. A great win for Luton, who've gone on a bit of bad form recently, needed this. But yeah, as for Sheffield Wednesday, yeah, not good for them at all, really. Disappointing, 1-0 defeat. Not really too much more to say about that. Bristol City 1, Swansea City 1. Yeah, two teams who started the season very well, played out a 1-1 draw. Not the worst game to be fair. Two good teams. It's a Wells penalty which earned Bristol City a draw. Just lost that little bit of momentum recently, Bristol City. They'll be hoping that they can, regain that. They started the season very well indeed, but they have kind of hit a wall now. So they'll be hoping it gets better. Millwall 1, Barnsley 1. I mean, this kind of feels like a missed opportunity for Millwall. I mean, if Millwall want to be in the promotion race, they have to be beating teams like Barnsley at home. Disappointing result for them, really. A 1-1 draw. I think they'll say that's disappointing. But yeah, fair play to Barnsley. They held on and got a valuable point. Coventry City 0, Blackburn Rovers 4. I mean, to be fair to Blackburn, I mean, Coventry did have 10 men, but Blackburn really took their chance. When Blackburn have won this season, they've won very convincingly. Fair play to them. Yeah, an easy enough win. 4-0 to Blackburn. Yeah, absolute dominant display. As for Coventry, a damaging defeat to them. They'll be hoping they soon recover. Stoke City 3, Brentford 2. I mean, Stoke have actually in really good form at the moment, Stoke. I mean, fair play to them. They started last season terribly, bottom of the league for a while. This was a really good win against Brentford, a 3-2 victory as well. I don't know, Stoke just seem to have a good feel to them. It's fair to Michael O'Neill. He's done a good job since going to Stoke. Really stabilised them. I think Stoke could be up for the up there in the playoffs maybe this year, maybe at a push, but still not going to be easy for them. A 3-2 defeat to Brentford. 3-2 win against Brentford, sorry. Disappointing result for Brentford, though. They really need to hope they can recover. Game of the week, I've gone for Stoke 3, Brentford 2. A very good game and a very good performance from Stoke as well. I mean, to win 3-2 against Brentford. Stoke, who ended Brentford's, pretty much ended their chance of automatic promotion last year. Beat them again at the Britannia. A good result for them. Result of the week, I've also gone for Stoke 3, Brentford 2. Because again, can you really say it's not? I mean, no one really... I mean, I'm not saying Stoke are like way worse than Brentford, but it's still a great result for them. 3-2, excellent win for Stoke. Top scorer, Ivan Toney, was 7 for Brentford. What a start to the season he's made, Ivan Toney. I mean, when Brentford replace players, they just do it. They can replace players. It's very good for them. Moving on to League 1, the 24th of October, Gillingham 0, Fleetwood Town 2. A win that Fleetwood Town needed. I mean, they've not started the season great, Fleetwood, but Joey Barton's men got a 2-0 win away at Gillingham. Gillingham are very inconsistent, though. They seem to have good results. They're one of them teams, Gillingham. You never know what you're going to get. 2-0 win for them, and yeah, good for fair play to Fleetwood. Good result. They'll be able to continue this momentum. Shrewsbury Town 1, Rochdale 2. Bit of an odd one, this. Rochdale haven't exactly had the, best start on their favourites to go down, but a good result for them. A win away at Shrewsbury Town. Shrewsbury certainly aren't a bad team either, so fair play to them. It's a good result for Rochdale. Hull City 1, Peterborough 2. Yeah, Hull City lose. I mean, disappointing for them. I mean, Hull are... they've lost to Fleetwood the other week in a shock 4-1, but this was one at home that they were very disappointed with. But fair play to Peterborough, though. They've just started to pick up their form. They're one of the favourites to go up, and after a dodgy start, they've really started to pick up. And this win away at Hull will certainly give them massive amounts of confidence. Fair play to them. Doncaster Rovers 1, Crewe Alexandra 2. Again, Doncaster are quite an inconsistent team as well, really, but Crewe, a needed win for them, really. I mean, Crewe haven't started great. It's their first away win of the season as well, just getting promoted, of course. That will do them very nicely indeed. Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 3. Portsmouth, another one. They had a terrible start to the season, but they've really picked up recently. Another good result for them. 3-1 away. It was a 10-man Portsmouth in the end, but still... No, Sunderland, sorry, but still. Portsmouth, excellent result. 3-1. Yeah, Sunderland's first home loss of the season, but what a result for Portsmouth. A massive momentum boost for them. Lincoln City 1, Ipswich Town 0. It may be early in the season, but this result felt very big for Lincoln indeed. I had Lincoln to finish 9th in my predictions, and I thought that would be generous, but the way Lincoln are going right now, I can really see them pushing for promotion. Fair play to Michael Appleton. He's really got a good team going at Lincoln. And yeah, they were brilliant. A 1-0 win over Lincoln. It's a massive win for them, I think. A 1-0 win for Lincoln over Ipswich. Fair play to them. As for Ipswich, they've hit a bit of a wall, but I have no doubt Ipswich will recover under Paul Lambert and be right up there this season. Northampton 0, Charlton Athletic 2. Yeah, good result this for Charlton. I mean, they kind of needed a result somewhere. I mean, they've not had the best of starts, but they are starting to pick up a little bit of momentum now. A good 2-0 win for them, and yeah, 2-0 away at Northampton. Wigan Athletic 1, Plymouth Argyle 1. Not on a good run of form at the moment, Wigan. I mean, they've seemed to have, hit a bit of a... I mean, Wigan haven't had a great start in general, but I think this could be a tough season for Wigan, to be honest with you. A 1-1 draw at home to Plymouth, not a great result, but yeah, 1-1 in the end, not great. Burton Albion 1, AFC Wimbledon 1. I mean, it's a point for Burton, which they'll probably take, to be honest. I mean, they've not had many of them recently. So yeah, I mean, I'd probably say with them being route to the bottom, they'll be happy enough with a point. Blackpool 1, MK Dons 0. This game felt quite big as well. Blackpool haven't had a good start, and MK Dons certainly haven't either. A 1-0 win for Blackpool, though. They just about did enough to gain a victory here. Yeah, I mean, it's a big win for them, though. Game of the week, I've gone Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 3. I mean, great result for Portsmouth. The game generally was good. I mean, I feel like these two teams are, they belong in the Championship, or maybe even they're two very good teams for League One. They've had a good little rivalry in the last few years as well, of course. The Johnson's Paint Trophy final they met in, the playoff semi-final. They've had some general good games. But yeah, 3-1 Portsmouth, great for them. Result of the week, I've gone Lincoln 1, Ipswich 0. I know Lincoln are a good, but people may say they're in a bit of a false position. I don't really know, but still, this is a great result for them, though. A 1-0 win against Ipswich. I think they're going to be right up there this season, Lincoln, which I didn't expect to stay at the start of the season. I thought I was being generous here and they finished 9th. Top scorer is Grant with 6 for Lincoln. He's had a great start to the season, a big part of why Lincoln City are up there. Moving on to League 2. And we start again with the 24th, and the first result is Exeter 3, Scunthorpe 1. Good result for Exeter this one. I mean, they kind of need, need a win, they don't really need one, but they're kind of due a win in a way. Well, they've had an iffy start to the season. Yeah, 3-1 win against Scunthorpe, fair play to them, a good result for them. Stevenage 0, Leyton Orient 2. I mean, Stevenage haven't had a bad start considering what happened last season, but it's certainly not been great. But yeah, Leyton Orient did the job here. 2-0 win, good result away from home for them. Oldham Athletic 1, Port Vale 2. Yeah, Harry Kewell's men failed to capitalise on the momentum of their first win. A 2-1 defeat to Port Vale. Good result though for Port Vale. Again, a team who've had a bit of an iffy start, but a win there. And yeah, a good win as well. Bradford City 0, Newport County 3. Very disappointing indeed for Bradford City. They were terrible against Newport. I mean, 3-0, bad result in the end. I mean, something's going wrong at Bradford. I thought they'd have a very good season this season and be up there, but it's not started well for them at all. A disappointing 3-0 loss. Morecambe 1, Forest Green 2. Morecambe, of course, were doing very well, but they've kind of come back down to earth in the last couple of games. A good result, though, for Forest Green. A 2-1 win away from home. Fair play to them. Forest Green, I think, can have a very good season. I've had them to go up via the playoffs. I think that could very much be true. They're looking very good at the moment. Barrow 2, Walsall 2. A very entertaining game, this one at Barrow, actually. I mean, to be fair to Barrow, that first win's going to come. I mean, they are going to get that first win. It's just a case of when, not if. And hopefully for them, it's sooner rather than later, because they deserve a first win. Let's be honest, they do deserve it. But yeah, 2-2 draw though. As for Walsall, good result in the end for them. Well, say ish result. They got a draw away from home, so not too bad. Colchester 2, Harrogate 1. Harrogate's first away loss all season. Harrogate they've had a great start. They won't be too downhearted by this, but still a brilliant result, a brilliant start from Harrogate. But this is a disappointing loss to Colchester. But Colchester very much needed it, and they got it as well. Fair play to them. Tranmere Rovers 2, Southend United 0. Finally, Tranmere have won. I had Tranmere to win League 2. It's not started very well. This is a win over, but it's a Southend team in crisis, let's be honest. So, but still, take nothing away from Tranmere. 2-0 victory for them. They'll be able to kick on. Grimsby Town 1, Carlisle United 1. I mean, not really anything to really shout about here. Just a standard 1-1 draw, really, that you sometimes get in League 2. Nothing too team of two teams. Both teams happy enough with a point on the day. Salford City 1, Crawley Town 1. Yeah, Salford City love drawing, don't they, Salford? They had so many draws at the start of the season. Another disappointing-ish one here. A 1-1 draw. It'll do. Cambridge United 1, Bolton Wanderers 1. I think this isn't actually a bad result for Bolton. I mean, they're away at top of the league, Cambridge. I think they'll take a 1-1 draw away there, to be fair. They've not had a great start, Bolton. Again, they've drew far too many, even lost far too many, really. But I say they've probably lost more than they've drew. But a 1-1 draw, not the end of the world, especially away at a team who are top of the league. So it's a bit of progress for Bolton, and I do think they're starting to slowly but surely get better. Cheltenham 0, Mansfield 0. Yeah, this is disappointing, this game. Just kind of one of them board draws that you occasionally get. But yeah, forget about 0-0. Forget about that one. Game of the week, I've gone Barrow 2, Walsall 2. A very good game, this one, actually. Very entertaining. Barrow will get that first win they deserve eventually. I mean, I know I've said a lot they deserve it, but I feel quite sorry for Barrow. They're playing well. They just can't get that first win. And as soon as they do, I do think they might do all right, even though I've had them finish bottom, but still. Result of the week, I've gone Bradford City 0, Newport County 3. Yeah, Newport are above Bradford. They're having a far better season, but still, to win 3-0 away at Bradford was a very good win. And a statement that Newport could well be right up there this season as well. And top scorer is Mullin for Cambridge with 10 goals. What a start he's had to the season. Amazing. But yeah, he didn't score though against Bolton, however. And yeah, they drew the game 1-1. But that's my video, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry I'm a bit late with this video. I'm a few days behind, so it's old news to most people. And there's been another match day since, which I will catch up on. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.